Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Robo Wrecker. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion that I sketch it out, look in the description of the video and you will see a timestamp that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. So for those of you that are sticking around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, and then we'll join everybody over in Sharpie Town. So I'm going to be using a straight edge on this, a ruler, but not for all of it, not for all the parts you would imagine, because I think a lot of this we can do with just freehand, and you can practice it anyway, so, it might be a good idea to let's just freehand it. But for the handle is what I want to do the Sharpie part, or the ruler part, because I like the handles when they're straight. I like them to look straight as possible. So yeah, I think it's better. But if you don't have one, no big deal. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to do it just because I can, So I think that should work like that. Bring it down here and do this. So that might be it. Let me just double check a few things. And we're going to be making this up as we go anyway, so, don't freak out if we don't do it exact. We're going to get close, but, we're also going to take a little bit of artistic license. Just because we can. That should be it. Okay, I say we switch over. So, let's go. Let's switch over. It's going to be the Sharpie portion now. I'm going to use a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen just for some contrasting thick and thin lines. For the most part, I'm going to be using the Sharpie fine point though. So, let's get started with that. I think I'm going to do the handle first just to get that out of the way. And, ooh, that's a little bit too long for this. My sketch came out a lot bigger. So, let me get my bigger ruler here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start and stop like that. And normally I don't put lines like that, but I felt like doing it this time just to see what would happen. So I'm going to start there and just draw a line down to here. And I'm just going to scoot it down a little bit. So don't worry about if I didn't get it exact or if that's going to be perfect. I'm just trying to feel for what is right and get an idea. It's like that looks about as thick as that. I think, yeah, let's do that right there. So do the same thing right parallel to that one, stop at about the same spot and build off of that. So here, let's just do it all by hand. So I'm just going to go across, flare out just a little bit, then I'm going to bring it down to, let's say, right there, then just reconnect. There, see, that's pretty straight. That's not horrible. So if you do that by hand too, it's all right. You do what makes you happy. Okay, so that means I should have brought it up a little bit taller though, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to bring it up here like that, and bring this up here like that. And that's a lot thicker than it should be, but that's okay. Again, this is my drawing. This is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. So there's going to be a circle here, and if it's not perfect, that's okay. We're just going to draw a circle like that, and then we're going to draw the lines going through like a flathead bolt. And we're going to build off of this. So now I'm going to go across here like that. And see, it's not perfect, but that's okay. Let's just do it how we want to do it. I'm going to go up like this. I'm going to go straight up. Or I guess down, right? I didn't go up. And then it's going to come over here like this. And I'm going to come across here like this. And I'm just doing it this way just to get a feel for the shape of the entire thing. And come down at an angle like that. And this is where I think I will do some other sized Sharpie stuff. So it's got a little indentation here, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to connect that line to that line with this Sharpie. And I'm kind of eyeballing, so pick it up there, come back down here to that. And so see how it's getting the thick and thin, just a different level of thickness, just to make it stand out just a little bit more. So now I'm going to draw, let's see, I'm going to draw this line over here, and this is a little bit higher, so I'm going to come back up and redraw that part right there. So this is going to go across like this. So I wanted it at a different level than this. It's this and then this. It's subtle, but that's how I wanted to do it. And so then this one's going to come up here like this, and then there's a whole other squarish piece like this. Something like that, okay? Which leads to bringing you here to this piece, to straight down. We're gonna go straight across like that. And then same thing, I'm gonna go, and it's gonna be higher than this. So I'm gonna go up, or I'm gonna go down from the point that I wanted. But the line is gonna go up, basically is what I'm trying to say. So this level is gonna come across here like this. This one's gonna come down into this, like that. And like I said, I may be wrong, but this is how I'm doing it. So let's just enjoy the freedom to do what we want. Okay, so I'm going to reconnect this over here. And let's see, there's another level here. So I'm going to kind of do one of these. Touch this across. And then this one's going to come across like that. Come down and go across. Okay, so now that that's established, I'm going to do a couple of little lines here just to make it stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to come over here and do this just to give it like a different level, like this. And so now also I have establishing points that I'm going to draw a line here, come in here, draw a line right there, and then this one's going to have a line right here. Then a little rectangle right here, which is going to be colored in to stand out really cool later. So see what I'm doing? Just a couple of different layer thicknesses just to make it stand out and make it different. Let's see, do something like that too. And now we can do the other parts. So here, just the spike here, it's going to come out, up, then bring it back in like that. And so same thing, we're going to do this side too. So it's got this level here like this. It's going to come down, go across. There is like a bolt or something around right there, so you just put that in. And so now we're going to do the same thing, the little pick across. So just come down. Oops, that should have been straighter, but oh well, no big deal. Going to come in and thicken it up a little bit like that and just hit that edge. And so I think one last thing we'll do is just give it a little bit of another edge, kind of like this, go across, just to make it stand out. You know, just something a little special. All right, so I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Robo Wrecker. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.